Hello, hello, hello. We're back with another Leo Spotlight. Another one. Last week we didn't have a show, but we're here tonight. And we have a special guest that will be in the spotlight tonight. Her name is Molly Federal, and she is an artist, an MC from the Bronx. Super, super excited. Tonight's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good show. I'm your host, Lady Leo. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Just waiting for my guests to come. Welcome, everybody, to Leo Spotlight. Again, we have a great show tonight. My special guest tonight is Molly Federal. She is an MC from the Bronx. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have her. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everyone out there, to you, yours. Oh, holidays. Christmas time. I don't even know, but I tell you this. I love holidays and I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm going to be spending my Christmas with my daughter at my daughter's house with my son, and we're going to have a great time. I hope you all have a great, great, great Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that good stuff. Just waiting for my guests to arrive. Move my thing over a little bit. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into this interview. So as I said, Molly Federal from the Bronx. She's an MC. And she is here. Hello. Hi,
Hola.
Molly. Welcome to Leo Spotlight. How are you?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Yes, I'm happy to have you. So I was just doing my little one too, letting the people know who you are and who's the guest that's deserving to be in the spotlight tonight, which is Molly Federal. And she's here. Like I said, she's from the Bronx,
Big
BX,
Bronx.
big Bronx, big New York. You know, I'm from New York too, so I definitely
Yes.
rep New York. So, thank you again for being my guest on tonight. And like I said, Leo Spotlight is for people that's out here putting in work. I don't just allow anybody to come on, but you got to be out here working. And that's something that you've been doing. You're out here getting busy.
Thank you. Thank
Getting
you.
busy. And we're going to just get right into it. So, like I said, you from the Bronx. I like to just do my interviews a little different. So I'm gonna just speak on some things, and then we gonna get into the album and all of that stuff. So growing up in the Bronx, how was that for you?
Um, I mean, it was pretty crazy. Like the Bronx is rough. Like I mean, New York period. Like I'm pretty sure like every borough experience a lot of things that I experienced being from the Bronx.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I mean it was kind of hard growing up. I grew up with like my father being locked up most of my life. So I looked up to my mom. My mom was the one that was, doing a 9 to 5, going to work, pushing and making sure that we got everything that we wanted. So
Right. I get it. I was, early in my early in my younger years, I grew up with both parents, but then of course, dad went his way. or my mom left him, however that happened, and my mom had to raise 5 kids on her own. So yeah, I get it. You
Mm,
know.
yeah.
Okay. So your love for music, where does that come from?
So my love for music comes from my step pop. Shout out to my stepfather.
Out to your stepdad.
But yeah, he was a producer, he was an engineer and a rapper. So I used to see him always in the studio recording other artists or recording himself or making beats or
Mhm.
whatever. And I was like, oh, I want to try that. So one day I wrote to Chingy right there. And
Okay.
then I wrote to Gucci Man Wasted.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and he heard it, he was like, "Oh, alright," because he always told me too, like, "Anytime when you wanna write, any rap that you do, it gotta come from you. So I need to see you actually rap. I'm not writing nothing for you."
That's right. That's
So when
right.
he see, he like, "Oh, you nice and you rhyme and all that. You got it, girl. You got it."
That's dope. That's dope. What
Uh,
age were you when you fell in love with rap?
I was 13
13. So you started writing and all of that at 13,
at
or you
13.
just was just off top of your head like
Nah, I was writing. I was
you was
writing.
writing?
Yeah, definitely was writing. Like
Okay.
I used to have fun with it, going off top of my head, of course, like when I was in school and stuff with my friends on the, on the lunch
Mhm.
table, doing all of that, yeah, playing around. But
I was
I
just
really
about
wanted
to ask
to,
you when you
yeah.
mentioned school. I was gonna ask you about school, like, how was your peers and stuff? Was they chanting for you? Like, yeah, was they telling you you was nice? Or, how was that?
Yeah. And it's crazy because I just had like, you know how Facebook be showing like throwbacks and stuff like that, or
Hmm.
you
Your
have like your old.
memories and stuff.
Yes, you know how you have like your old friends that you went to high school with and
Uh
stuff like
huh.
that. So that popped up on my thing, and one of my friends that I went to high school with was like, "Oh, I remember her from CSSJ. She used to be rapping when she was in the ninth grade." So I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." So yeah, I used to be one of those in the lunchroom. Everybody
Mhm.
surrounded me, and I'm battling somebody, and everybody, "Oh yeah."
That's fire. What's your creative process like? So when I say that, when you in the studio, right? When you go to the studio, is it just you, your engineer, or do you need like your homegirls, your homeboys in the studio with you? Do you need to sip on a little something? You need to smoke a little something to get you there?
Yeah, I'm pretty much like when I'm in the studio, I always go there with my work already done. So all my writing and everything is at home because I like
Okay.
to write where I'm in my space alone. Yeah, like you said, smoke a blunt, light a candle. Like I need to have my own space for that. But if I'm in the studio, everything is already, written and done. I just got to go in the booth. So
You just ready
I
to
like to
go.
have the vibe with my team there, everybody
Mhm.
chilling, what I mean? But I always say that too, like I like to have that vibe, but I like to have everybody with that mindset to come there to work at the same time, you know? So
Mhm.
when my team was in the studio with me when I was working on my album, everybody that was there got on the album. So it's like we wasn't just there for play.
Right. Not just chilling around,
Right.
BSing around. Everybody was ready to work. That's dope. That's dope. Um, okay. So I see that you signed with Federal Records, right? You signed with Federal Records. Are you signed with Federal Records and Sony or just Federal Records?
Federal District Records and Sony.
Right. Correct me. I'm sorry. Federal District Records. I don't know. And I know that, and I always be saying Federal Records. All right, so you signed with both. Um, how did that happen? I know because I seen the bio, but for those people that don't know, how did that happen?
I met Nimrod about like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I
Shout
started
out to
working with
Nimrod.
Shout out to
Hmm.
Nimrod. I started working with him. We did a song together. He told me that he wanted to, bring back up his label, Federal District Records, and he wanted me to be the first lady of the label. I thought that was like completely dope. So I was like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, let's do it. So I started working with him for a while, and then Federal District Records was handed a deal with Sony. So that's how I'm able to be under Federal and Sony. So it's
And
Federal
so
District Records that's, combined with Sony.
combined. Well, congratulations on that, and I think
Yes,
that's big. I don't think people be realizing how big certain things are. I remember, of course, I follow you guys on IG, and I remember seeing Nimrod in the I think matter of fact, yes, it was. He was in there signing the paperwork. It was like a clip
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
came
yeah,
up.
yeah. I think he did
And
post up a video and stuff
yeah,
and
and I was
everything.
just like, yo, that's so dope, because there's a lot of artists out here, and a lot of artists don't get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to the chat. Hi y'all. Thank y'all for joining.
Not too much on my
Eh,
glasses, y'all.
Yeah, I see. I'm ignoring that. I've been seeing a lot of, and sometimes it's trolls and stuff. So
It's cool. It's cool. I
we
like my glasses.
right, we entertaining them. All right. So you signed with Federal District Records
Right.
and Sony. I also seen that you were able to have your music played on Hot 97. And that's another thing. A lot of artists don't get that.
That's a fact. That's big. Like I know people probably thinking like it's not easy to. So you gotta really have that hit, that fire for
Mhm.
the DJ to be like, yeah, let me put her on 97.
And be
So
putting in that work also, right?
right. And putting in that work. Exactly. You gotta
And
stay
how was that for
consistent.
you? Because I know that feeling had to
Yeah,
be,
that it was amazing. Like my very first time ever going on the radio. Shout outs to DJ Drewski.
yeah,
That was
shout
like
to
a few
Drewski.
years ago. Drewski had put my song Big Mad on the radio. That was my very first time on the radio. And then after that, since I've been with Federal, Spazzo's been spending me like crazy on the radio. Like
Shout to
so,
Spazzo. That's dope. That is dope. Like I said, there's people right now still trying to figure out how to get their music up here, how to get them to play their music. And I'm like, listen, you gotta put the work in. And I always
yes.
tell people too, do you do this as an artist? And maybe not yourself, maybe your manager, but like when you go out, are you like going to the DJ like, hey, my new album out, or hey, play this track. You
Yep,
do
I
that.
do that. I do that. I mean, my manager does it. I do it, but like I could be out with friends and family, and I'm up there by the DJ. I'm like, yo, cousin, I'll be back. I'll be back. Yo,
Uh-huh.
DJ, you need a drink?
That's
Hey,
right.
I'm a rapper. Dope too. Here's my music. So I've been doing that. I always do that. It's always good to do that. Like, even if you got $50, hand it to the DJ.
Yeah.
You got a little drink. You don't got it. You ain't got it like that. You got a little drink. You know what I mean? Or
Give them a
contribute
little
with me.
sign.
Keep bringing him drinks to his booth or whatever.
Right.
They'll appreciate that. Like you gotta understand, like these DJs is gonna be the reason why you on the radio.
Come
Hello.
on now. Come on. So I seen you perform. So how different are you on stage versus off the mic?
hmm. I mean, off the mic, I feel like I'm more comfortable. Like, because of course I'm nervous. I don't care how many times I get up on that stage.
Hmm.
I am always nervous before getting on any performance. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I feel like I just more comfortable and more confident off the mic. But I mean, I get up there and I still do it.
That's right. And you do a great job.
Thank
Amazing
you,
job.
thank you.
What's been your most memorable performance yet?
My most memorable performance, I'll have to say when I went to well, my very first time performing, I could say that because my very first
Hmm.
time performing was in Atlanta at
Okay.
A3C Festival. So that was like that was my very first time performing live.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's very memorable. And then I would have to say I performed for Sony. Sony had a big like they had a big show, a big concert, and they asked Federal, of course, to come out and we all
Hmm.
performed there. And it was like a big stage. It was big, it was a lot of people there. So I think that was very memorable as well.
Okay. Okay. How do you prepare for a live show?
Um Honestly, I pray.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause
I pray. I'm
I'm
like,
right there with
God,
you. I pray.
take over.
That's
But
right.
and that's before I get on the stage. But to prepare myself, I always practice. Like I'll be in front of the mirror, don't get me wrong, I'll be like this, and I'll
Mhm.
do that song over and over and over. Like I mean, and I'm as I got the album out and all of that, and me performing other places. I just got people hitting me up trying to book me in Philly. Shout out to me. But
Listen, yes. Shout
I
out
want
to
to start
you.
having like dancers and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I want to get more into like actually having rehearsals and stuff like that before big performances and all of that. But right now, I just be winging it, girl, and
So
praying.
that no, and that's right. And I was gonna say, I was going to mention that because I've been telling artists a lot, like rehearsing is very important. I feel like if you going to perform, you need to do it like the greats do it. You need to rehearse because they rehearse.
They rehearse
They don't just go, oh, I'm booked for this show, and they don't just go and get on that stage.
because
They
they would look
rehearse,
horrible.
right? And let me ask you something. How important is it to you when it comes to performing live, right? But performing over your lyrics and not the
Mm. I
instrumentals.
don't know. I guess it's a new thing now. But I like I said, I've been rapping since I was 13. And back then, when I used to be performing and stuff like that, it used to just be like your vocals. I mean, not your vocals, your ad-libs or whatever, or
Mhm.
like every other
Mhm.
word and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
it's clean. It's the instrumental. And
Mhm.
you had to handle your breaths, right? You had to, you
Mhm.
really had to do it. You got to rap for
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, now it's like the song be in the background. A lot of times it be messing you up. It don't keep you on track, like because you could probably hear it earlier than it's coming.
Mhm.
So it messes you up a little bit. So I kind of prefer to do it the way that they used to do it. So and
Mhm.
then not for nothing, my manager, shout out to Nimrod. Nimrod just was saying that to all of us that he want us to start doing our show tracks and all of that like that and
Mhm.
go back to that anyway because it really it sucks
Because that's
because
the
it's
way
like
to do it,
over you.
honestly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really that's the way artists should be performing. I honestly I cringe when I hear artists like rhyming over their words, and then you got some artists that lip sync, and they think they slick because they be like covering the mic. Bruh, we know you not
We know you're
really.
not saying nothing.
We know you're not saying nothing. What's a dream collab for you? Someone that you haven't collab with yet.
A dream collab for me is Little Wayne. That's my favorite rapper. Little Wayne, he's
He's
a
one of
Libra
mine
too. Me
too.
too. But
I have a few, but that's one of mine too.
yeah, but definitely Little Wayne. And definitely I wanna say Kim.
Little Kim.
Yeah, because
Oh.
not for nothing, growing up, like Kim was like one of the female rappers that I looked up to. Like that was one of the
Hmm.
rappers that I was like, yeah, I want to be like that. Her right
Yes.
there.
Hmm.
Yeah, so definitely Kim. It's plenty more, but I'll be
Yeah,
here all day.
but those are two, the main two.
Yes.
What about a dream collab with a producer?
Ooh. I always wanted to work with Timbaland.
I don't know why I thought you was going to say that. It's like Tim came right to my head. That's
I
funny.
always wanted to work with Timbaland, honestly, because it's so crazy. Because I used to listen to Missy a lot as well. I used to listen to Missy a lot, and
Hmm.
I forgot the other girl's name that was on the label as well. But yeah, so I listened to a lot of his music. So
Hmm.
definitely him. He's definitely one, and there's another.
Somebody said Timberland got that money, honey.
He do, he do. I gotta have the money for the beats.
That's right. That's right. Where do you see your music taking you in the next 5 years?
Oh my god, it better take me. I wanted. I mean, I see like even like from my results from this album, I know it's like everybody probably like girl, da, 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 but it's big to me. This is my first
That's right.
album that I
Hmm.
ever put out ever, and the feedback that I'm getting from it is like whoa. Cause so if I ain't never believe I could do it, I believe it now. You
You
know, so
believe it now.
right. So
That's right.
I know like 5 years from here, probably, earlier than 5 years, I'm gonna
Hmm.
be, like how I said when I was 13, when I looked at Little Kim, that's who I'm gonna
Hmm.
be. That's where I'm gonna be at. Like,
So, what's one thing that people get wrong about independent artists? I know you're not independent, but I want to ask that question
that people
because
get
I
wrong.
believe there was a time that you were independent, right?
Yes,
So,
I was. Um, what do they get wrong about us? Let me see. Um, Damn, that's a hard. I don't know. I don't know.
it's okay. What keeps you motivated to keep pushing through the grind?
Um, the fact that I dropped out of high school to do this, nah,
No,
nah,
listen,
I
you keeping
definitely,
it real.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna be a rapper. So I feel like, is this or you know what I mean? So definitely
Hmm.
that keeps me motivated. I'd be like,
It's
no,
like there's no plan B, C. This is it's plan A, and if plan A don't work, then I don't know what the hell. But plan
I don't know
A
what to
gonna
tell y'all.
work, right?
Now I'm definitely gonna have something, make sure but and
No,
then
of
my son,
course.
I have my son, he's 3 years old, and he keeps me motivated. He keeps me like, I'll be like, no, mommy gotta make sure that you don't go through what mommy
Hmm.
went through. So
That's right. That's right. And I was going to touch on it because I seen something in the bio about your academic, right? So you say you dropped out of school. What year? What grade was you in when you dropped out of school?
I regret it now. Don't get me wrong. Stay in school, y'all. I regret it,
Let
please.
me
I
tell you
do.
something. I want to say something before you go on. Do not be ashamed of nothing because we all been through stuff. I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm 43 years old, right? I dropped out of school. I dropped out in my 10th grade year. Okay. I had my first child at 17. Okay. Like, I don't regret not near nothing. And if I had to do it all over, I would do the same things I did then now because I feel like everything that I did made me who I am today, you know? So don't be ashamed. Listen, it's
It's not
life.
so much of a shame. It's just that I feel like I could have accomplished so much more if I would have finished school and got
Mhm.
my high school diploma and went to college and stuff like that. Like I feel like I could have accomplished more. Not
Mhm.
saying that I didn't accomplish, what I
Mhm.
did. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I could have, you know, been a little bit further if I would have did that.
Mhm.
Not saying that I take it away from what I did. I did it for
Right,
a
right,
reason,
right.
and that's why I go so hard today because it's
Mhm.
like you got to get it done. You said this is what you're gonna do,
Did you
right?
ever go back to
So
school?
no.
Okay. See, that's one thing I did, and it was later. Like I think I had two children at that time. I went back, I got my GED, but I was grown. I was like 20 something. And then when I moved out here to Jersey, I was 30 something.
See, to me,
Then
I had my fun after high school, and then I didn't have my son until I was like 31. So,
see, look at that. Look, I was popping it at 17, had my first
yeah,
one at 17.
I had my first at 30.
So you look, you did right, you did right, you did right. But let's get into this album now. Let's get into this album because I
Good
know
mommy.
Hood Mommy. I definitely heard it, and I let me tell you something. When you said that the reactions you're getting to it, it's only right because it's so well put together. And
Thank
I was
you.
blessed to catch some of the lives when Nimrod would be putting it to,
Oh
he in
yeah,
the
like in the
studio and they
studio.
putting it
Yeah.
together and stuff. So I was blessed to hear it like that. I was like, that was my listening session. Like, because I'm like, I felt like I was in the studio. Um,
Right.
but let's talk about it. How was that? And with putting it together.
Um, it was like. I can't say, I want to say too easy, but it was easy. Because like I said, it was a long time coming. This is my first project. So it's like I had a bunch of stuff built up that I was ready to say. So now
Hmm.
it's my opportunity. So it was easy for me to just get in there and do what I had to do. I want to give a huge shout out to Nimrod because Nimrod produced almost every beat of my
I'm about to
album.
say he did all the most of the beats, right?
Yeah, he produced almost every beat. I think I got only one beat that's not from him, and that's from Vinny Idol. So,
Okay,
right, so he did like mostly the whole album, and
fire.
yeah, and then shout outs to my team because I got mostly everybody from my team and from Southern State on the album as
Hmm.
well. I also got a feature from Maury Hayes. Shout out
I
to
was
Maury
about to
Hayes
just
from the
say
Bronx.
Maury Hayes.
Yeah, and he went off on that song, The Bronx, on the album.
Uh huh.
So I just got like a bunch of different feels of the album. Like you get to hear who Molly is, like, and you get to
Hmm.
hear like the Bronx feel, New York feel, and real hip hop, like real
Hmm.
rap.
I agree. What what's some of the feedback like besides people saying yo it's fire? What's some other feedback you've been getting for the
Um,
album?
I done got people saying like, um this is what hip hop been missing, like stuff like that, like I did hear some one person tell me like they compared me to Kim, which was like, whoa, yes, that's what I'm looking
Right.
for.
Uh huh. Uh
So
huh.
they compared me to Kim. Some people say I gave like that Remy when Remy first came out, giving like the Bronx feel.
Hmm.
And yeah, I didn't get no bad feedback from this album at all. Like I didn't have nobody tell me,
That
oh,
I
that's
had
what,
because then I would have been
that's
like they just
trash.
hating. I
Not,
would have been
well,
like
not
they
yet. Let me
hating.
not say never. Never say
Look, I would
never.
have been like they just hating because
Right.
shouldn't nothing be bad said about this album. Someone is asking, who is you, a producer or what? Are you asking me or the guest? Because I am Lady Leo and I am the host of the show.
And I am Molly, and I am the rapper.
Yes. The MC, and she is from the Bronx. You must just be tuning in. So yes, that's what she does. She spits that
Spit that fire.
real shit. Okay. 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 I'm gonna ask you this: how do you promote your music and build your fan base?
I be outside.
That's right.
I be outside, okay? Nah, the team be outside. We always make sure that we connecting and networking. And then I be on all my socials like crazy,
Hmm.
sharing everything to everybody. I don't care if it's groups, I'm sharing it to all my friends through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything. I be like this, share, 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 share. It'd be like a hundred,
Uh-huh.
200 people. So
That's right.
just make sure you just sharing, 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 sharing your stuff. So
How
and be
how is
outside.
that's right. How important is it to how important would you say social media is for your career?
So now,
Yeah,
because
now. Right.
social media is like real big now. Like everything
Hmm.
is on social media. So I feel like it makes it is a big deal in my career. That's why I stay on everything that they come out with that's popping that has to do with, like putting your music
Hmm.
out there and like, interacting with other people and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So anything that be coming out, I'd be like, oh, I'm downloading that.
Hmm. I don't never address this looks, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't got nothing good to say, you could exit left. Clearly not in the bedroom. It's a living room. You might need one. Okay.
I mean, we are at mines, but
It don't matter. It's just like if you don't got nothing good to say, why are you here?
yeah, get out of
Right?
here. Get out of here with that negativity.
What separates you from other artists that's out today?
um, I want to say, like I said, the actual real rap. Like I feel like I'm bringing that real hip hop back that everybody's been missing. Like a lot of these artists are doing like that drill, or a
Mhm.
lot of them is not really saying nothing. I
Come
don't get
on,
it.
come on.
So yeah, so I feel like I don't know. I gave that different feel. I brought back that like '90s hip hop, and
Hmm.
yeah. So and then that's what I was looking for. Like.
And like when it comes to female MCs, for me, I always look for that. I listen, I want to hear that real rap because, like you, Kim was one of my favorites. Foxy was my favorite rapper
Love
growing
Fox
up.
too.
Foxy was my favorite rapper, and then there was Remy, and they all spit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I look for. I'm not too like shout out to all the women, like Sexy Red and Megan and all of them.
Yeah, but that's
But
just like for entertainment. You know what I'm
I was just
saying?
about
Like
yes,
that's just like for entertainment. Those are I wouldn't consider them as like, like real
real
MCs.
spitters. Yeah, like
Yeah,
no.
that's just entertainment. They know how to entertain and they know how
That's
to
right.
make music to have people make people feel good, but they
Hmm.
not actually spitting bars,
Exactly. And I'll be like, it's cute. It make me
Yeah.
want to
I mean,
dance.
I like
I
Sexy
ain't no
Red.
twerker, but it make me want to shake a leg or two. But I like even for me, and I'm gonna ask you this. I listen to old school. Honestly, I don't really like. I listen like to you and a few. I have my selective few that I listen
Yeah.
to that's like new, but I really listen to old school. I'm a big hip hop. Like I love rap. So I still listen to old locks. I'm
Yeah,
listening to
same.
Hard Luck.
Same. I do the
I'm listening
same.
to Cash Cow. Like I'm listening to these people, you know what I'm saying? Because they really rap, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah. The other
Yeah,
stuff is
I'm the
cute.
same. Like I like to listen to all of that, and then I like to listen to upcoming artists. I really don't be
Hmm.
listening to a lot of mainstream artists like that,
Hmm.
honestly. Like unless it's like Cardi B or you know what I mean, like
Right.
them.
Hmm.
But I listen to the people that's coming up with me.
Right. Right. And that's dope. Like I have another artist that I like to listen to. Well, two. I'm gonna name them real quick. I listen to Showtime Leak. He's up and coming, but I remember when I first seen him, I was like, I don't know if I'm a like his music, but this boy spit. He spit, and yeah, so that's somebody maybe you could check out too, because he definitely spits. Um, mm, I asked you that already. How do you feel about the current state of hip hop?
um I mean, I like that it's giving room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like with the females and stuff. Cause like before it used to be like if one female artist is out, it's like they pay more mind to that one female at the time. It's like you
Mhm.
can't top me, I gotta be at the top. Da, 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 da. So now I feel like it's giving more room. Like it's like everybody
Mhm.
can eat, everybody got talent, everybody could do this. So that's what I love about it more now.
I feel like honestly I do. Even though we like I named the Sexy Reds and stuff, and we both agree that like their music is entertainment, but I feel like the women are dominating right now. Like the women are dominating, and
Yeah.
some of
And
you
this is
women.
more than ever because I'm not even gonna lie. Like before, we had ladies' night, all of that before, back then.
Hmm.
But like I said, if it was that one female rapper that was out, like when Kim was out, it was Kim. So when Nicki came out, that's why they made it like the little
Uh huh.
cattiness and
Uh
all of
huh.
that because it had to be either Kim or Nicki. So now
Or
it's
Nikki,
Nicki.
right?
You know what I mean? So now it's
Hmm.
Nicki, and then now Cardi come out. So now they got see. So it's always like that. So now I feel like now like it's more room now. Like why can't this one eat and this one eat and this one eat
Right.
and everybody join together? Why we can't do that?
Right.
So and I
And
feel like it's been given that more now in hip hop.
yes, and I love that. I love it. I promise I do. Hmm. This is kind of personal, but I have my little notes that I write. How do you finance your projects?
How's I finance my
Hmm.
Federal District Records, baby?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Because she signed. Because
Federal
she
District
signed.
Records, baby. Nimrod. Nah, shout outs to them.
Yeah. Shout out to Nimrod. Do you think visuals play a big role in your brand?
Yes. Yes. Like they can hear it, but they want to see it too. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like they can hear all of that, but like we want to see this. We want to like a visual is always better. It's always much better. So
Hmm.
and we like my team is big on that too, as you can
Yeah.
see.
So something I see that you guys do every Friday. It's a few
Freestyle
of y'all
Friday.
from the team. Y'all do Freestyle Friday, and
Yeah.
Freestyle Friday comes from 106 in Park, right? That was big on 106 in Park. How did that? Who idea was for that for you guys to start doing that every Friday?
Of course, Nimrod. Nah, but Nimrod, he always said it too, like, cause he said that like when he was coming up and doing this, like that's what he used to do, and that's
Hmm.
what people notice you, and it just shows that like your love for hip hop, like you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
like you could just play around with that, like do a few bars for a minute, and
Hmm.
you never know, get noticed from that. So, and then look at how like you see how we all be on it, and it's every Friday. If
Every
you stay
Friday, the
consistent, people
consistency.
start getting on it. Like, nah,
Hmm.
every Friday I gotta see who.
I gotta
You know
look
what I mean?
forward
I want
to
to
it.
hear what Molly's spitting. I want to hear what
Uh
Star
huh.
spitting. I want to hear what this was spitting. So that it was a dope idea.
It was, and you know what's crazy? Before I knew you all, I knew Snitty, and I didn't know. I just used to see him doing it on Fridays, like, and I didn't know the backstory of everything. And I was a fan of that because that's what the bro. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, he got something going on every Friday, and I like you said, I was always looking forward to it.
yeah.
And now I find myself now I'm like, all right, Molly does it too, so I tune into it. Nim be doing it too. Nim don't just do Fridays though. He
Yeah,
be
them just randomly. He like nah, y'all do every Friday. I've been past that already. So, you know what I
right.
mean? So he'll
That's
randomly do his little
uh-huh.
clues, but it's mainly the team. We be doing it every Friday, so make sure y'all
Uh-huh.
tune in.
Yes, every Friday. How is it being the only female? How is that?
Really not the only female. Shout out to Isha Baby.
Well,
Yes, we
yeah,
got Isha Baby,
Isha
yeah.
baby.
But
I
I'm
don't
the
know how to forget
first
my baby.
lady,
That's
so
my real.
it is a little, you know what I mean, a little pressure being the first
So
lady
let me say
because it's
that. How
like
is it being the first lady?
being the first lady is like little pressure, but not too much. Like it's not bad. Like I'm not comfortable with my team. Everybody makes me feel comfortable. I don't gotta worry about, like my bros, they be on it.
Uh-huh.
So and then basically it just be like more so like outside looking in,
Hmm.
like I know
Hmm.
other female artists will probably be, thinking all types of, things, but
Hmm.
no.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So
People be like, "Ah, she get that top part. Yeah, you have to do this, that." No, I just worked
no.
really hard, baby
That's
girl.
right. That's right. And since you mentioned that, because that is a thing, though, and not just in the music industry, because I'm in the film industry. Like that is a thing where you do sometimes get that pressure, like, oh, you gotta do something strange to you know, get ahead, So it's great that you and Ish, y'all don't have to go through that,
Nope.
because I have spoken to other artists that probably did do some things to get ahead, or was just taken advantage of, or was told no because they wouldn't give in, And it sucks that it has to be that way,
Yeah.
you know? It really does. And like I said, it's not just the music industry. So everybody out there, it's not just that. I mean, I'm sure people seen that Nickelodeon doc, it's real,
Yeah. It's
and it's
everywhere.
disgusting, you know. what what role does fashion um or your personal style play in your image as an artist? Because you
um
keep getting fly.
It's big because when I was younger, I always used to be like that. Like even in high school, my mom, she always made sure I always had like the flyers shit on.
Hmm.
So, and then like I'm a hairstylist as well. So like I used to always do colors to my hair, always got a different style, braids, this, that. So my
Hmm.
style is not different. So yeah, it definitely plays a big part in
So
my
that was a
image.
segue because I was going to mention the hairstylist part. Um, What age were you when you started doing hair?
I started braiding at 9.
Okay.
I was 9 years
Okay.
old. My mom's best friend used to come and do my hair. She used to braid my hair for my mom. And then
Mhm.
one day I just told her like I wanted to learn how to do it. So back then, the dolls, the Barbies that used to be
Uh-huh.
just the head with the
Yes,
hair.
the
So she
head.
teach me
Uh-huh.
how to braid on there. And like she taught me how to do just like regular box braids.
The
And
box
then
braids.
as I got older, I started teaching myself like how to do cornrows, and I started teaching
Mhm.
myself how to do the extensions and all of that. Now I'm
Uh-huh.
nice.
Wow, look at that. Look at you. So look, she's not just a MC, she a hairstylist, so she
Hairstylist.
could get you right,
And I get
okay?
booked, so book up.
Look. Look, well, Christmas in 2 days, but New
Holiday
Year's coming.
sale.
Look, you're right, New Year is coming, okay? All right. Let me see what else I want to ask you. Okay. You have a son. You said your son is how old?
3, he'll be 4 in February.
Oh, he in the early stages. So when your son sees you like rehearsing or whatever, what's he in the back? Is he mimicking you? Is he trying to
Yep. I had to get him his own microphone. Like we both got our own like karaoke microphone because he'd be like,
Uh-huh.
"Mommy, I want to rap." So he'd be thinking he'd be rapping and stuff. And he's in school, so like I'll be picking him up from school, and all his teachers be like, "Molly Federal." I'm like, "How you?" They're
That's
like, "Yeah,
right.
because your son told us you a rapper. Your name is Molly Federal, and you from Federal District Records." I'm like,
Uh-huh.
3 years old, he be telling all his teachers my business.
I
But
love that.
yeah,
I
he's my
love
son.
it.
That's like my biggest supporter. And he knows I limit certain,
Uh-huh.
songs and stuff like that. And he knows not
Right.
to curse and,
Mm-hmm.
say certain words in my songs, but I will not hide that or hold it back from my son. My son listened to my whole album. And he be in here like,
He be
"Mommy, I like
jamming.
it." His favorite song is Crash Out.
Yeah, we got something in common. That's my favorite one. Listen, that's my favorite one. Cause I be feeling like I be have to crash out sometimes. So just you know.
And that's how I felt. I feel like, and that song, it was like, I was more so like, I'm tired of crashing out. I'm
Hmm.
gonna have them crash out. It's time for y'all to
Right,
crash
right, right,
out.
right. How do you stay authentic in a genre that can be heavily trend driven?
Ooh, I just stay myself. Honestly, I just stay myself because I've been rapping like this the same way since I started rapping. I ain't changed nothing or not. Only thing I could say that I did was bring back the hunger because I did have a moment
Oh Lord,
where
it's like
I
no, go
had a
ahead.
no, I told you so, but I had a moment where I was like, like, not too sure if I was, this is what I really wanted to do.
Hmm.
So it's just like, yeah, that.
Okay. My light be acting up over here. I don't know. Sometimes when it's on too long, it just be start bugging out. Okay, so we gonna get into my game because I play a game on here. It's called Sip or Spill,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know if you got something to drink, even if it's water, but
Oh man, I don't. Let me
it's
get some.
okay. Go ahead, go ahead. You could get something.
Y'all
Shout out
see
to
my
the chat.
microphone in the back?
I see it. I see it. Shout out to the chat. Thank y'all all for.
All right, I got some
Hey,
water.
hey, Lukey. Okay, so how the game goes is I will ask you a question.
Uh huh.
If you don't want to answer it, you're gonna sit.
Okay.
And spill means you're gonna
Yep.
answer the
Spill the
question.
tea.
Right. All right. So have you ever forgotten your lyrics while performing?
Yes.
Okay. How was that for you? How did you feel?
Embarrassing. But I kept it going. I
You
just kept
kept it
going.
going. But see, that's key. At least you kept it going. Even
Yeah,
though you
don't
felt
don't don't make it more embarrassing.
right. Cause I tell artists all the time, I don't care whether you think the sound is wrong, whatever. Do not stop performing.
Yeah, just keep it going, cause
Just
then
keep
that's
it
and
going.
then half of the time they probably didn't even notice. So
Right. Okay. Do you think you're better than most rappers your age?
yep.
as you supposed to,
Sure do.
right? What rapper do you secretly think is overrated? This is a good one because some people don't be wanting to say anything. Be like, I'm gonna tell you later.
That I secretly think is overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dang, I don't know. I'm gonna sip because I don't know.
Okay. What's a line you wrote that you're super proud of?
Ooh. All right. I got a lot. I got a lot. But all right, so I have this one bar that every time I hear it, I'll be like, oh. And I think only if you're from New York, you're gonna understand this bar,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
I said, what I said. But all right. I said, this heater hit your chest, leave you toasted like a butter roll.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's some New York shit. That's some New York shit. um, I asked you that before, so I don't even know. I'm not gonna ask you that. Have you ever copied a flow from another artist?
Yeah. I copied a flow from another artist, not for like my personal song, but like a freestyle. Like if I did the freestyle over, I might have like copied the flow a little bit and then just did my own lyrics and still brought my own feel to it as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Who who's your biggest competition right now?
My biggest competition, myself.
I love that. I was hoping that you said that. Yes,
Myself.
that's right. I love that. All right, we're not done. I got some more. What's something people get wrong about you?
They think that I don't write my own rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, because people see me and they be like, that ain't coming from you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like they get
Uh-huh.
that wrong a lot. Everybody be like, nah, you ain't write that.
So listen, she writes her own rhymes.
Everything, everything.
And why is that so hard to believe? Because she a female? Come on. What's your biggest fear about being in the spotlight?
My biggest fear about being in the spotlight. Um, I don't know. I'm not really not. I don't have no fear of being in the spotlight. I don't be. I'm not scared to be in the spotlight. Like that's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Like I don't have no fear of being in the spotlight.
Okay. What's a goal you're scared to say out loud? If
Um,
there's any.
because if I say it out loud, it might not go through. I ain't telling you I'm
Right,
not
right,
doing
right,
it.
right, right. All right, that's a good one. Well, no, I think I know already because you said your stepdad. Wait, was it your stepdad? I'm gonna just say it. Who inspires you the most in your family?
Yeah, my stepfather.
Your stepfather. See, I did. Do you ever get nervous before performing? You answered that
Yes.
before, so we're gonna skip that. If you had to choose between fame, I love this one. If you had to choose between fame or real friends, which one are you picking?
Hmm. Hmm. Between fame and real friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hard, right? You know why I say that's hard? Because I want to say fame because not everybody is real. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
not everybody is real. And then when you do get the fame, not everybody is definitely not gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Right.
then I want to say real friends, right? And real,
Mm-hmm.
like connections with family and stuff like that. Because when you get the fame, a lot of times you alone. So you want
Mm-hmm.
that. You know what I mean? You
Right.
want that real friend that you know that you confide in, that you know you could trust
Right.
and you ain't gotta worry
Mm-hmm.
about, nothing. So that is a very hard question. Can I have the
Okay.
fame with real friends, please?
Right. Right. All right. So, what's the weirdest thing you believed as a kid?
The weirdest thing I believed as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Um that weed was crack.
That's a first.
All my cousins, my
I,
cousins and my uncles
look,
used to be smoking weed. I used to think they was all crackheads.
yo, that's a first. That's a first. I usually get, oh, that Santa was real or something like that.
Ah, but
But
we all believe that. Like, no, let's get to the case. To chase. I thought all my cousins and all my uncles and all of them was crackheads. I was like, y'all cracking, y'all over here smoking
yo,
crack.
that's funny as hell. You know, for me, I guess like I always knew that weed was different from crack.
Not me. I was like, crackheads.
But I just knew you know what I didn't know though? I didn't know weed.
Excuse
So
me.
back in the day they call weed reefer. So
Okay.
I didn't know that weed was reefer. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was the same thing, but as you grow and you get older, you start to learn. But that's funny as hell. What's a talent you have that nobody knows about outside of you doing here, outside of you rapping?
Um, Another talent, I could cook. I cook
Okay.
really good. Like I'm a chef, Chef Molly.
All right, Chef Miley Federal. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a little plate or something.
Mhm.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in public? So my last interview, this shit was crazy. Let me hear what you say.
All right. Oh, I mean, and this is embarrassing and nasty at the same time. Jesus Christ.
Oh
Ugh.
God, that was one. That was one. Let me see what's yours.
But I was like, I think I was because I was like 9,
Okay.
and I caught my period at a very early age, and
Mm-hmm.
we was in the lunchroom, and then back then the lunchroom, the lunch seats was like the table with the seats attached, so those were white,
Uh-huh. Oh,
and one of my friends wanted to sit next to me, and she was like, "Oh, can you move over?" And I slid. When I slid, it was.
the blood. Oh my God. And you was 9. Oh my
I was 9, so
gosh.
it was my first time catching it. Everything. It was mad embarrassing.
Let me tell you something. I think even at this old age, I would be embarrassed because I promise you, and it might be TMI for the people, but we keep it real here on
Sorry,
Leo
she
Spotlight.
asked.
But let me tell you something. At this grown age, like, you know, we women, sometimes you might have a leak through or something. So I be embarrassed with little things like that. Let me tell you. So at 9 years old, I probably
And
would have
everybody,
been.
ew,
I probably would have been
what is
traumatized.
that? She's bleeding. I was like,
I probably wouldn't even want to go back to school after that.
yeah, I was embarrassed. But then my mom was like, oh, no. Like that's one thing though I could say. When it happened, it's not like I was one of them kids that was like, oh, what is this?
Uh
I
huh.
was like, oh man, I got my period. Like, cause my mom told me, she told me, like, look, it's gonna come to a time as female, she broke the whole thing down to me so
Right,
that
you was
when it
prepared.
happened, I wasn't like scared or bugging out, thinking I'm dying. So I was
Well,
just
shout out to your
embarrassed.
mom for that
Right.
because my mom, it had to come for her to have a talk with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, my mom was
So I
already
was
putting me on.
right. Okay, that was. Who's your celebrity crush right now, if you have one, and if you can share? If not, you can sip that water.
Who do I want to sip the water? Or do I want to share? No, I'm sharing. I don't care. I got a celebrity crush. I got a few celebrity crushes, all
Me
right?
too, girl.
But
Look, me
my
too.
one celebrity crush is Dave East.
Oh, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. We gotta fight.
That's yours? Ah, come on.
He he's one of mine. He's one of mine.
He's one of yours? All right. Well, we got to share him, girl. Cause
We could share him. You
nah,
know,
but Dave East is
he
definitely
over
one.
there booed up anyway, so we could share him.
Right. He ain't thinking about neither one of us.
Right. um, what's the most random DM you ever received?
Ugh. I get a bunch of random DMs. Oh God. Like I get them weirdos.
They be
Um
so weird, right?
Yeah, sending the D pics. and stuff. Like that was just weird.
No.
Like imagine I just pressed it and it was just like boom. Oh, and
So
even
you know now.
weirder. I didn't have people that I don't know, not following you, nothing, literally FaceTiming me on Instagram. Like I'm gonna answer you.
Oh, I don't know how to tell anybody how to do it because I don't remember how I did it. But I got it where they can call
Oh.
me, but it doesn't like go through. So it
Oh,
might ring on their end, but it doesn't ring
like
on
you don't
mine.
go, it don't get to you. Well, I need to learn how. I need
Yeah,
to figure that out.
I don't even. I try to tell my
Age is
homegirl how
coming.
to do it. I don't remember how I did it. Somebody asked, "Have you?" And I will never do this in the middle of my game, but somebody said, "Have you ever farted in public?"
Yeah, silent one too.
I think we all have. I think
Silent
we all
killer.
have
And it looked
the
around
silent
like,
killer,
who did
right?
that?
Hey, Etha. I'm sorry, I almost messed up your name, girl. Um, dun, dun, dun. I got a couple more. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with one person for 10 hours, who would it be?
Jesus.
Ooh, I
Jesus.
like
So
that.
you could tell me exactly what my life is about to be like.
And guess what?
Help me,
Jesus.
guide me,
Guess what?
Jesus.
And guess what? Jesus, like I said, Jesus ain't gonna never leave us or forsake us, right? So even though we stuck in that elevator, Jesus gonna make a way to get us up out of there.
He
So
gonna be there anyway.
right, and he gonna get us up out of there.
Right.
What's the dumbest thing you ever cried over?
A nigga. No, I'm just
No, listen, because guess what? You laughing, but guess what? It could have been a nigga that didn't deserve your tears.
nah, there's a few niggas that didn't deserve my tears. But
You
I
know what I'm
love
saying?
hard, so and I'm a crybaby, so I'm always cry. But I'll say the dumbest thing I ever cried of is a clown. I'm scared of clowns, y'all.
Oh, my daughter's scared of clowns too.
Like
My
I
oldest daughter.
cannot. I will really like die.
Oh man. Have you ever stalked someone's page so much you accidentally like something? Yeah.
I did it. I'm
Yo,
like, damn. And I unlock it real fast.
I've done it too, like, and be like, damn. And sometimes, like, honestly, sometimes I might be laying down, half woke, half sleep, and I'm just scrolling, trying to be low with it. And I done dozed off, and then somehow my hand hit the
Right.
button.
That's like the stories too. Like sometimes I people be like, "Oh, but you looked at my story." I be like, "Girl, no, I did not."
No, I really
Sometimes
didn't.
I be forgetting my phone and it just be going through people's
It
stories,
just be
going through people's
going.
stories. Yep.
Just be
So I'm
going.
sorry, I didn't see it.
Yo, that's see, I love this. I love this. I love chopping it up with a real one because that's me. Like I be like, and again, it's always at night though, like when I'm laying down for the
Yeah, you
night.
start dozing off.
Cause I will be in the story though, but I don't plan to go through all of them.
Everybody's story. So if I went through everybody's story, trust me, my phone was just there
I done
going
fell asleep.
on its own.
All right. Oh, I like this one. What's the worst date you've been on?
Oh my God. I went on a date, right? This was like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And and I went on a date. The boy was younger than me.
Okay.
Here I am, like with a YN. The boy was younger than me, so it was like cute. He wanted to take me out on a date to the movies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, we get to the movies, and he looked at me like,
Mm-hmm.
like basically like I had to basically pay half for this, half for this, pay for that, pay for yeah, it was the worst. I was like, this is crazy. Like what kind of what?
Yeah. What?
Yes, I think he thought he had him a little sugar mama
Yeah.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was like the worst. I was like, what is
But
this?
lucky you
Like,
had some money
yeah, but I always do. That's another thing my
because
mother
that
always
happened
told
to
me.
me before too.
Yeah, my mother always
It
told me
wasn't
that
a
if you go on a
YN
date, make sure you got your own money just in case.
always. And you know what? Not and we coming to the end of the show, but not only and I'm gonna say this, not only just for dates. Always make sure you got some money in your pocket. One thing I don't do, I don't go if I don't have it, I'm not going outside.
Going.
You
I'm not
understand?
going. Don't get
because
me wrong, because I have genuine friends and I have genuine family that'll be like, "Girl, if you don't come on, I got you." So that sometimes I'll
situations
be,
like
you
that,
know what I
yes,
mean?
yes,
I'll be like, all
yes,
right, all right, because I know I could, I know I'm good.
right,
But
right.
other than that, if I ain't got it, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be like, nah, I ain't coming out.
Exactly. And you said it because I'm the same way. Like I got a homegirl, like she'd be like, "No, I got you." I'd be like, "All right," and I still be a little
You
iffy
still be a little
because
bit
that's
like,
just
but
me.
it's like, all right,
Yeah.
huh? At least I know I really don't gotta worry
Right.
about nothing.
Right. Well, that was sip or spill with Molly Federal.
And I only sip what, once or twice.
I think twice. Just
Yeah, I
sip.
was
That's
spilling all
it.
the tea.
She was spilling all the tea. And I love that for you. So we have come to the end of the show, right? I want you to let the people know where they could follow you at, where they could find your music at, and if you have anything upcoming, like some upcoming shows or anything, let the people know.
So y'all can follow me on Instagram, Molly underscore federal underscore. And then my album Hood Mommy is out on all streaming platforms. Oh, except for Apple, I'm working on it. I don't know what's going on with Apple. So on
Okay.
Apple, we still, working
Trying
on
to
that.
figure
But
it
it's
out.
everywhere else. So make sure y'all get that. And yeah, but so far I don't have any like shows coming up. I know in next year, January, I definitely have a lot of things coming up. So make sure you
Okay.
guys follow me so you guys can
Hmm.
be in my bio and stay up to date with my page so y'all can see all the upcoming shows and everything that I got coming.
All right. And before I let you go, you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to shout out?
Yes, I want to give a big shout out to my team, Federal District Records. Shout outs to Sony. Shout outs to Nimrod.
Yes.
Um, shout outs to I said team already, so I'm not gonna
Yes.
say everybody name, y'all. Don't get mad at me. Like you already said Nimrod. All right. And I want to give a shout outs to all my supporters, of course. Like shout
Right.
outs to y'all, everybody that's been out there supporting me, that's been going out there, streaming the album that comes out, see me perform, all of that.
Right.
Like, I appreciate you guys. I won't make it nowhere without y'all. Like, I need y'all
Right.
to keep
That's
on
right.
doing that. Keep and give it more, give it more. So, yeah,
Oh,
and
I
shout
got
outs
one
to Lady
question.
Leo.
Oh, before I let you go, do you have any merch or anything out there that anybody could purchase from?
Not as of right now, but I'm working on it. I'm working on my hood mommy shirts for the ladies, and I was
Okay.
thinking about doing hood poppy, but I don't know. But I think.
That sound cute though. That
Yes,
sound
I'm thinking
okay.
about coming out with the tops for that. So definitely the
Mhm.
hood mommy merch is coming, guys.
Okay, okay. Well, I want to thank you, Molly Federal, for being on Leo Spotlight and
Thank
being in the
you.
spotlight because, like I said, you were most deserving. You deserve to be here. You are out there putting in work,
Thank
and
you.
I love it. Like I see your work ethic. I see how hard you go, and I know that God got so much more in store for you. And I just can't wait to see what 2026 looks like for you. Uh-oh, did I lose her? I don't know what happened. Did I lose Molly? Uh-oh, where Molly go? Did I lose my Molly? I'm not sure if I lost Molly, but I'm definitely grateful for you being here tonight. And again, I can't wait to see what God got in store for you for 2026. And this is the end of the show. Okay,
I'm
there she
sorry. I
go.
know my YouTube is on a timer, so it just
Oh.
cut me off and said I need to take a break.
I was like, hold on, you were just frozen
I
up
was
there
like,
like
wait, what
I'm
just happened?
so what I was
Sorry.
saying though, I was saying that I appreciate you being on Leo Spotlight. You was most deserving to be here because you deserve to be in the spotlight. I admire your work ethic because you are out there working. Like I work hard and I love to see other people that work hard, and you definitely are out there putting in work. I see from, like I said, post the Freestyle Fridays, the album. Like I just always see you working, and
Yes.
salute to you. I can't wait to see what God has in store for you for 2026 because I know it's going to be big. And
Thank
just keep
you.
keep grinding, baby. Keep grinding.
Yes.
I love you. And yes.
I appreciate you too. Shout outs to Lady Leo. She ain't lying, y'all. She work hard. This lady be and she be putting on them popping shows. So make sure y'all tap in with Lady Leo.
Thank you. Thank you. But I'll see you soon. And
Yes.
like until then, just keep banging. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing you.
Thank you. Good night,
Good
guys.
night. Shout out to the live. Thank you guys. Catch me next Tuesday for another dope show.